But 8 minutes in, not a big deal. Actually, yeah, my wife is vacuuming. I will not do any safety saves now. I'll have enough extra lives that it won't be necessary. Vacuum for good RNG. Actually, I think unless something goes really bad, I won't do another reset even in World 1. Because I need to finish this before my kids get up from their nap, and that's 3 hours from now. Yeah, we'll see what happens in World 8 when I get there. Hey, Nocturne, welcome. Yeah, that's very true. The only problem with resetting is I have to do this level again. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. Like I said last week with the any % run, always nice to have one of the masters of the game show up, lend some support. Yeah, what is this? The Canadians have have swept the world records. We got to put an end to that. Wait, Morks isn't Canadian. Oh, I'm dumb. That's not reset worthy. Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried that. It is very risky. I thought Morks was... I didn't realize that. I thought I heard he was like French, not French Canadian. Yeah, I knew Tekio was Canadian. Canada strats. I almost put this on. I almost played this on VC, but I've only been practicing on my emulator, so I didn't want to shoot. I didn't want to do my first one on something I wasn't used to practicing on. Yeah, just thinking about how much it's taken me just to get my times in each world where they're at, I can really appreciate how good Raikou and Tekio's play is for to be even anywhere near 2 hours at all. That's a good tip, Charm. Yeah, keep the tips coming. Unfortunately, they'll hit a little too late, but that's okay. Okay. There we go, that's better. I might gonna have to save this entire chat because I'm getting like all these tips, and I'm definitely not going to be able to read them fast enough to catch them right now. Come on, knock up. Hey, that was kind of neat. Excuse me. The feels guy. I don't know what that is. All right, I will do that. Oops. Oh dear. All right. Okay, I didn't mean to grab that barrel, but whatever. Yeah, I know it's not a kill-all, but I just don't have a good strat for it yet. Soon enough. Okay, oops. Oh, that was close. I almost was. Oops, don't split. Was almost a little early on that. That was not necessary. Oh, please. I didn't see what I saved. I get, like... What are you doing? Come on, get the bees. This is terrible. Yeah, I have it routed out to get the 55 I need. I think I actually have it. If I get them right, I'll get 56, but likely I'm gonna die and not need that. Okay, get Kitty. What am I doing? I've screwed this up pretty royally in my last 2 any percent runs of this. But I think I finally have the jumps figured out. I think I got it. Nice. Okay. 1248's good. Alright, now we're locked in. No resets. Although I reserve the right to quit. Rage quit allowed. All right. It's okay. I've got a bad uplink connection anyway, so I'm not giving you any help with that. Oh, come on. Get it. Are you kidding? Last Minky. Gah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that saw blade just took down all the forests. We really needed it to take down Swoopy's salvo, though. Yeah, I know I can do the team throw, but since I had to go up and get the DK barrel anyway, I figured it was faster just to go down with Dixie. Ideally, I wouldn't have lost Kitty there, and I would have done the team throw strat. All right, moment of truth. Okay, first leg, good. Hey, there's a pretty elaborate plot here. I mean, it's not like K. Rool's behind all this, right? There's a guy named Chaos who's behind all this stealing and kidnapping of Donkey and Diddy. Clearly, K. Rool couldn't be involved. Is it really? Okay, that's good to know. Because there's a few places I've been doing the bouncing because it felt faster. But it's good to know that it is not actually. Oh, I shouldn't have swam up there. Whatever. That's pretty good, 29 through there. Oh, come on. Okay, I hate this bonus. Nice, good. Good, good, good. I really did not want it. 54-30. Thanks. Okay, I'm so glad I got through that. That was like the one of the ones I was nervous about because I hadn't been doing that well with it in practice. Oh, come on, don't do that. TAS only. Oh, come on. I always have trouble getting up there. Yeah, I guess without the coin and second bonus, that's a good point. That would be faster. So I really shouldn't compare my times to that. Actually, I should go and try it sometime. I should probably go try it sometime without any getting any bonuses just to see what I could do. Okay, we don't need to do that. I actually got that one in advance. Nice. Huh. Interesting. Good to know. No, don't grab that. Okay, no, 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 no. Yeah, I call everything with the K too. Like Kappa. Fast strats here. Oh, what am I doing? I totally... Okay. I forgot to take the warp. So I'm just gonna have to totally play this without having any idea what I'm doing. Come on, get him. Oh, I have two. Okay, this has been a bad level. Donkey Kong Country. There you go. Whoa. Almost jumped right into that zinger. That would be really bad. Because I do not have the mid barrel yet. Okay. Switch to Kitty. Can I not switch to Kitty? There we go. Okay, I don't actually know any of the rest of this. Because I usually take the warp. So, blind speed runs. That's not good. Okay, we'll be fine. Okay. Good. Yeah, Donkey's like the worst character in his own game. That's a really fun game to speedrun, I think. DKC. Kratos, no, I noticed I did not use the 1 inappropriately. Alright, I was having trouble with this stage too. Unfortunately, I don't know the Ellie skip. You're supposed to bounce off both those guys. That didn't work. Oh, that was close. I think I got them all. Okay, that was slow. I don't really know why I did that. Oops, it's okay. Don't need it anymore. Yeah, that fish is terrible. He gets worse later. Spoiler alerts. Nibla. I didn't realize it was that precise. Yeah, it's like Tekio only strats. Excuse me. So unfortunately I do not know the quick kill for this guy. I also apparently don't know how to get that first barrel. But I should be under, unless something goes horribly wrong here, I should be under 30 minutes after World 2, which was exactly where I wanted to be. Yeah, I don't even think I've been able to get one throw in, but admittedly I've been spending almost all my time just learning all the levels that to work on specific level strats. It just hasn't really... Okay, that was close. Hasn't really been in the cards. No, I never saw that. What happened? Are you watching too? Oh, you could watch right here. Funky. Alright, even though the levels get harder, I feel like I get a little more comfortable with them, just because I've done enough any percents recently that I still kind of know the levels. Maybe not. Whereas obviously World 1 and 2 you just warp through everything, so you don't really get to learn them. I know I can do this faster, but I'm chickening out because one Kong. Good. Last few times I've done this I haven't had Kitty. Thanks. Oh yeah, DKC1. I was looking at chat and almost missed that. But yeah, the factory theme is so good in DKC1. Whoa! Now we've got a little battle going on for factory theme superiority. I'm with Jones on this one. That factory theme is one of the great themes in video games. Whoa. Yes. No, I'm aware of that difference. What? Yeah, in DKC2, that's not the case. You can press L and R at the exact same time to get an instant platform. Here it's a little more subtle. Okay, my coin count is good. Oh, what? Oh, too early. Oh, no, I got it. Yeah, no. Auto-scrollers with me are definitely not Resident Sleeper time because I am not consistent at them at all. So there's definitely plenty of room for excitement. But we got through it. I like what I did for the icon I used for Ripsaw Rage. Kitty's Rage. Go, go! Colorado to Ohio. Okay, good. I was worried. Okay, good. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, this one. Forgot about this one. But I made it. Alright, good. That's finished. Well, I guess you can see that anyway. Alright, this level is one that sometimes will also screw me over. So we shall see what it will do to me today. Where in Europe are you at? What? Do not fly with Dixie. These ones? I mean, fortunately, each of these deaths is like not a huge time loss, but they're just starting to add up a little bit. There we go, much better. Get in there. I think that's not actually. Is that I defeat them all? I can't even remember if I had just wasted time or not. Actually, let's do it this way. Look at that lag. Is there a way to get across this with Kitty? Okay, I thought that was find the coin. Yeah, I've been wasting time on that the whole time. Okay, well that's not bad for this to be the first bad level in the run. Watch, it gets worse at the end there. What? Game, please. I'll try. I'm not very good at it. I've maybe only ever once gotten a double hit, but I'll definitely try it. It's a little less precise than the Alright, quick kill. Or rather, it's not that it's less precise, it's that I don't lose time if I fail it. Okay, that was an unnecessary thing. I'm doing fine on bear coins though, so that's nice. Oh, what? That was dumb. Okay, I think because of that, I'm going to do the safety strat here. Oh, never mind. That doesn't respawn. I actually am playing emulator right now, so you can do it on emulator. Assuming you met the damage boost up to the bonus. Well, definitely doing fine on bear coins. I don't know why I was staying to the right there. Again, fortunately, not a huge time loss. But I very rarely can get past that guy without getting hit. Let's go, Squawks. I almost called him Squitter. Okay, I'm like chickening out hardcore here. That's really bad. Oh, and I'm Kitty. Of course I'm Kitty at the end. Why do I have to be Kitty at the end? Okay. It's the level. Its gravity is thrown off in it. That's like 2 bad levels in a row. Yeah, 1.53. All things considered, that's still a pretty good World 3. Oh, completely forgot to try the setup. It's okay. For dinner? Yeah, I can't do it. Okay, that's... Just be careful now. Where did I get it? Yeah, I could send it to you, sure. I wonder if, like, your controller, like, the fact that you don't have a controller is giving you problems, too. Oh, that was close. Alright, so what is that? 48.50. Oh, was that about 20 minutes? That's a decent time for me for that world. This next one should be about 16. I need it for the end of the game. You'll see. So watch this banana cave here. So what it does is you have to memorize and then press the buttons. B, A, X, Y, X. And towards the end of the game, it gets to be like 7, 8, 9 to remember, and that's obviously not trivial. He exploded into a jet ski. I just use a Super Nintendo controller, just the regular thing. I have a USB adapter to hook it up, but I tried using a like a Logitech, or not a Logitech, like some Dixie. Some third-party controller, and that was terrible. I strongly recommend against using a third-party controller. I was trying to run Super Metroid with that, and the timing was just very difficult. Like not only would the buttons be less responsive, but you would get things like I'd be pushing right and it would think I was holding up as well, which made wall jumping completely impossible in that game. So I pretty quickly switched over to a Super Nintendo controller. Dang. I wasn't quite fast enough. You really should be able to make it through that. I'm just gonna be a little careful going through here because I don't get the middle. Oh, that was close. Woo! Yeah, I've heard that Xbox controllers actually are really good, even for like N64. Oh, great, though I'm in a... type of Enguarde I am. I thought it was Dixie riding Enguarde, but it's not. So I still have to be careful. I think I get another DK barrel though. Yes, I do. Okay, good. I think I want to be Kitty here. Yep, that's what I figured. Great. Yep, definite fail fish. The bird up there. He just helps you get things that are high. So there are levels where you need to keep him to do stuff. That one's not as critical as some others, but... yeah, Parry's pretty bad. He definitely will troll you. Although I don't know if it's trolling, but because it's usually your own fault. But there are some levels towards the end of this where he's just very bothersome. Stampede Sprint, to be specific. But I've got a pretty good feel of that level, though, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I forgot to split. Kitty lags the game, so you don't want him in this stage. Barry the parasuicidal bird. Yeah. Yeah, he's terrible. Why did I switch away from Dixie? I want that. Actually, I don't need that. I'm so far ahead here on coins because of my deaths that it's just, that was really unnecessary. But I guess when you're used to doing things a certain way, it is what it is. What? There we go. Yeah, I know. I was pretty kind of paranoid about that just now. Wait, where am I? Okay, I know where I am. Whoa. What? That was not fair. That's not a hard part at all. Why did I screw that up? Failfish live. I know, right? Failing a bonus like that is almost as bad as a death. This one, not as much as some others, but that was sad. Oh yeah, I always forget you could run under these guys. Yeah, keep the failfishes coming. I could have made that. Alright, this is one of the worst coins. Yeah, it really is. Alright, what is that? 4 minutes on this level? No, over 4 minutes. That's really terrible. Whoa. Well, I guess it worked out. He got to eat that thing. It would be down there at the bottom. Yeah, Nibla, please. We'll see. I love Raika's splits on this. Oh, come on, get down there. That's a good basic rule. And I'm reading it early enough to be able to apply it. I think there's a good, okay. Oh, don't get the G. Don't get hit. Now I can't do the damage boost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, kind of right there. I pretty much accepted the death. Don't go up there. This should not, I should not have died there. Okay. No, I'm not taking any hits on purpose in this stage. And well, I am going to take one on purpose, but that was not it. Now I can't take the hit on purpose that I was going to take. This was a really bad World 4. Like, I should get through it completely cleanly. There's nothing very challenging about it. Yeah, it definitely was. And I always go right there. But yeah, like there's no reason. Like all this, like I should be able to just know a path through those guys without having any of that happen. I just haven't played these stages in a while because I've been working on World 6, 7, and 8 recently. It's my excuse anyway. Now I can take the damage boost. Thank you. This is one of the more creative kill all the enemies in the game. I think it's pretty neat. It's damage. It's nothing like in Super Metroid where you have to push a sequence of buttons. You just basically take a hit to get through some stuff. Sometimes that hit will, every time you take a hit, your other Kong will kind of jump up too. So you can use that to your advantage. No, it's not really a speed boost, but sometimes it lets you do a skip. There was a good example of it back in World 3-1 where I used a fireball to jump up to a rope above to save some time. Now I have been known to die on Squirt, so I'm gonna focus a little bit. That last thing wasn't necessarily a damage boost. It was more just taking a hit to get somewhere faster when an enemy was blocking me. But that was a very disappointing level. Nibla, please, for sure. He kind of does. It actually was decent. Six, 4. I'm trying to. I know them by their stage names more than their numbers. The Animal Antics one. What is that called? Go faster. Alright, here's where it starts to get hard. Yeah, neither time did I have that luxury. But yeah, you're right. That all was just unfamiliarity with the level. There wasn't a lot of excuse for any of that. Yes, Ropey Rumpus. Oh, I got it. I didn't think I got it. Get down there. Pothole Panic, that's right. What? Please. Coin, please. Coin, pleased again. Well, this way is supposed to be faster, but you have to actually pull it off. I've never screwed it up this many times. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna do it the real way. Maybe? No, I'm not. I don't know the real way. There have been so many times where I've gotten this on the first try, and of course now when I'm actually... Yeah, it's good music. That's true. Well, I hope you enjoy it a lot. That was funny. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, I know I am. Yeah, this definitely works. I've done it so many times. Yeah, on emulator. I only ever play on emulator. There we go. Thank you. I can't believe that took so long. Now I'm angry. Well, my wife is laughing at me, so that's good. That's how you know you're playing well. That was the worst thing yet. That's maybe a highlight, how bad that was. Well, who am I kidding? I'm gonna definitely highlight this whole thing, whatever it is, but that was sloppy. Yeah, I can make a specific highlight for it. Of course, I missed the bonus. Anyway, as I mentioned before, this is much less Resident Sleeper than an auto-scroller should be in a speedrun, because noob speedruns. Okay, it doesn't matter that I missed that one because I've gotten enough extras. All right. But I made it. I gotta get back and get that first bonus, though. This is not that difficult. There we go. There we go. I wish this had the start select on bonus coin that DKC 2 has. Alright, I hate this level. This is one of the worst levels. Wait. Oh yeah, no, this one. I totally don't know what just happened with my thoughts right there, but we'll pretend I make sense. Nope. Oh, this bonus. This has to be in the argument for worst bonuses in the game. barely. Yeah, I've seen that before. I have to try to get it, try to understand it. Okay, good. Lag. Maybe VC would have been a better choice. I hate these guys. Oh, did I? Oh my goodness, he almost got me. But he didn't. I'm okay. I'm okay. Crack shot croc. This one shouldn't be a problem if I'm just not dumb. If I don't get too hasty. Nope. Yeah, I was trying to do it earlier, but wasn't quite working out. Pink lava. Pink lava for the win. Whoa, that was close. I'm not very good at doing the skips where you land on the middle of these guys. And I don't remember where I can jump to here. Oh, hello. Well, I guess I landed on the middle of it that time. Okay, guess I'm getting the N. Okay. This is kind of a fun bonus. That's one of the cool things about this game is there's just so much that's unique and quirky. What? Oh, that was close. yourself. That is too big. I didn't realize those things could kill the red bees. Oh! Hey, we did it. Good job, team. Yeah, I was trying to. I was just in a bad position, and my rhythm was off. Alright, looks like I'm coming back for the bonus. Excuse me. Alright, Lemguins, be kind. Well, the good thing about being ahead is I don't have to go for that bear coin. Whoa. Yeah, Lemguins are terrible. Oh, please get in there. Oh, what? Okay, good. Got through that cleanly. Lemgrins ruined my childhood. Yes, they did. Okay. Alright, Bleak. Bleak has been known to give me trouble. Not because he's hard, but because I'm bad. But that was a great place for him to start. I hate the I have such a hard time lining that up, that shot. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Bleak. I'm stressing you out. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Oh, what? Bleak! Please! Thank you. For me, the only bad place for Bleak to start is everywhere. Alright, but this is where it gets fun. I've actually been working on these levels here, so I shouldn't... If I'm careful, I shouldn't miss anything. What are you doing? Ah. Well, that's a bad start. Reset. It's time to reset. Shush. It's terrible. Well, it's a nice... Okay, I didn't really want to grab that, but I think it's probably for the best that I do. Oh. There we go. That's more like it. Time for worlds you... Yeah, except for the worlds I actually practiced recently are the hardest worlds in the game. Like, every stage after this is really difficult. Yeah, I don't know how much it really means that I was practicing World 8. Come on, go! That was a decent bonus. But there shouldn't be any mistakes like we had in Fish Food Frenzy, where I just didn't know what was coming in the level. Of course, that by no means guarantees getting past those things that are coming. So there's a damage boost. I mean, it's not really a boost, it's more of using damage to get through things. Whoa, get in there. Okay, this skip I'm not as good at, so we're gonna use the barrel. Go. Okay, I'm also... You're supposed to go down there before that guy comes up, but it's pretty tight and I've never actually done it, so we're not going to try. Plenty of lives though, that's good. Alright. Nice, got him. Other than that beginning, that's pretty good. Oh, that's right, you can cause him to... Oh! Respawn. Well, I hope everyone else is entertained as my wife is. If that's the case, I suppose I've accomplished my goal, regardless of what the time is. I believe when I told people to come watch this, I said there would be lots of things to laugh at. And so far I have fulfilled that. Wife is a great support. She is great. I approve of her. Also, I approve of the support I get from my beloved animal over here. She clearly is involved. Yeah, the X part would seem to imply not as much support. I love that she lifted her head up in that. Now she's standing up. She's like, "Why did you wake me up?" What? I missed the... Okay, there's a bear coin there that I missed. I think I'm still okay on bear coins. Yeah, that slow look. I hate this level. Molly Z. I need to get Franker Face Z and make a get a picture of her face in that style of Franker Z, and I would call it Molly Z. That's a bummer. That's a big time loss. Well, I'm gonna get the chance to get that bear coin. That's very upsetting. Yeah, that... I just find myself really angry all of a sudden. That's good. I've definitely beaten it with Kitty before, but I think you're right. It's much harder. I will be sure to be Dixie next time we try. Which will be very soon. What? That was almost bad. But we got Dixie in front. So we'll go back in and try again. What is one of our kids doing something up there? I hear... Yeah, it probably is. Yeah. Anything but napping. Why nap when you can hammer on the wall, right? What? Yeah. That's bad. I don't know what's going on with that. Can I use save states? Are save states allowed in a run? True 103%. Yeah. It's a different category. I'm not playing that category. Kappa. 6 minutes on this 3-minute level. No, there's not. I don't think anybody tries that. Go up! What? I don't... For some reason, it's just not shooting. This is really... I have not had this kind of trouble before. Hashtag that's never happened before. Except for this time it's happened 3 times in a row. Yes, he is. What is that category? Seven minutes. Wow. That'd be difficult. Most speedrunners with GoldenEye typically do agent difficulty, I think. I know it's faster, but I think double agents be more impressive. Not that obviously those speedrunners, not that they're not good at that, obviously they'd be very good. It's just one of those quirky things about speedrunning that jump and shoot if needed. 8,000 plus dropped frames. Like I said, don't feel too bad. I'm sure my poor uplink connection is contributing a lot to your delay. I have nothing against Ohio, so I was born in Ohio, so I can't have anything against it. Don't hit that thing. Get down there. Okay. Must be him then. Charm, it's just because you don't have a good USB controller for Super Nintendo. That's why you're losing so many frames. Because because those things are clearly related. Go that. Oh no, you're right. Thank you, Charm, for making me really, really angry. Yeah, I went back. I'm doing, see this level again. The slowest level in the game. And the coin is at the end. That's why you were fail fishing so hard earlier. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed. It's hard for me to read the chat because I was moving forward. It's so bad. Well, I will have enough. I'm already like, it's at 49. You're not even supposed to. I'm like a whole world ahead on the coin count. Whatever. Yeah, I just wasn't paying. I'm not paying a ton of attention to the chat. Like, I can glance over and read the most recent thing, but that's about it. Thank you for continuing to say it over and over again. Fortunately, I was only one stage away, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, just like before. Favorite music. I think under 3 hours is still possible, though. I mean, even under 2:45 is possible. Great. Possible, however unlikely. It's possible, however unlikely. Whoa! Watch, I die here. Yeah, it would have been great if I could have noticed that. Okay. Oh, hi, baby girl. There's a baby in the stream. Okay, Ellie, get back here. She like breathed in my ear. How long was she there? Like a minute. She finally breathes and I'm like, oh, there's my daughter. Baby girl. She did have a good nap. What was that, like a almost 3 hour nap? Awesome. Kids percent hype. If I take another hour at this, you might get some more kids percent. I don't think I really want my boys to get up though, because get up there. They will distract me a lot more than she will, because she's a month old, 2 months, almost 3. I know how old my kids are. Okay, lag, please. Lag, please. My 2-year-old has taken to screaming upstairs as his nap time activity. Not like crying screaming, but just yelling, like, ah! Just for fun. It's a good activity. Oh, see ya, Jones. I think I missed you already, but definitely appreciate you checking out the stream. Likewise, everybody. I think I got a lot of new folks in here, so definitely appreciate your time. It's always nice to have a good crowd. Oh no, that's awesome. I didn't know Spike Vegeta had a daughter. Yeah, I have at least one too. You lose count. Once you have like 1,000 kids like I do. And of course Molly Z. Who she actually got up and went to a different couch. That's really funny. She's like, cranky animal. She's such a puppy. Please. Fortunately, that's if you're gonna get hit, that's not a bad place to do so. I think you can probably get under that guy too. Oh yeah, it was probably Essentia's daughter. She's got a couple of those. She's got 3 daughters, I think. I'm not upset. For obviously. I think she was either pregnant or just had one of her kids at SGDQ 2013. I totally almost got hit by that bee. This is another candidate for worst bonus. Not necessarily because of the difficulty itself, but just the price you pay for failing it. Because of our good friend Perry. I tomahawk the controller. Yeah, that's half the reason to watch me is I don't say much to express rage, but the controller, it's just really lucky that I haven't broken the controller yet. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, finally, out of World 6. So, remember how I started this world by saying I shouldn't mess up here because I've been practicing it? 10 minutes later on, what's it called? I don't even want to name that level anymore. Tomahawk Man. I need to play Mega Man 6 again. I got the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, and I've played 1 through 5, but I haven't played 6 yet. Oh, I almost drove right into him right before this third phase. So in the Donkey Festival that happened back in August, I did basically a blind run of any percent on this game. Oh, that was 3. And I had no idea how to beat this guy. It was like terrible. I lost probably 10 plus minutes on that boss. Confused. I was very confused. That one bonus, I don't know how it trolled me so badly. It's one of those things where I was just a little bit off, and that was enough to basically ruin the rest of it. Well, I should be able to beat this in less than 30 minutes. So 245 is unlikely, but 3 should happen. I could have easily got 245 with this run too. It all kind of depends on how Lightning Lookout treats me, I think. No, don't do that. Yeah, this time I beat him 110. A lot better. Yeah, that Donkey Festival run, I have it on my YouTube account. It's terrible. It's like almost a 2-hour any percent. So I'm already clearly a little better than that. Yeah, 158 for my first any percent run of this game. Now, in my defense, it was basically blind. I mean, semi-blind, because I guess I've played through the game enough times that I couldn't possibly call it blind, but I certainly hadn't practiced any speedrun strats. Oh, I have enough coins. I don't even need to waste time with that. I'll probably still end up going for them because I'm used to it. And it'd be harder to change what I do at this point. Naka! Whoa. I have a tendency to get carried away in this bonus and drop off the bottom rope accidentally. So I'm trying to be careful about that. No, that's gonna make it harder. I think I've like done the failfish thing more in this than the sum of all failfishes ever combined. Thank you, Fartbag, for your kind, sad face. There's the failfishes. That actually is what my hair used to look like too before I started losing all of it. It's like right at the end too. I hate when you die right at the end. The dream is alive. No, it's not. It's like a 3-minute conveyor rope clash. Oh, almost didn't make that. Okay, RNG caverns. Let's be nice. That's kind of interesting. Five Nights at Freddy's Barrels Edition. I'd never heard of Five Nights at Freddy's until the Completionist did his video a few weeks ago. That seems like a pretty freaky game. Not gonna lie. What? What? The ideal thing is to use Dixie here on this stage, but unfortunately I don't know it. They ship you friendly animals in those. That is not a friendly animal. Okay. That hurt my hand more than the controller. That was my fault. I can't blame the game for that. I knew those guys were there. There we go. That's how that's supposed to go. Not too bad. Could have been worse. And right now we're right around the world record, I think, so I'm not as good as Tekio. Okay, I screwed that up. Got out of the pattern and had to go around an extra time. No problem. He's from Canada, so it'll be hard for him to get to SGDQ. I think he wants to go to AGDQ though. Okay, here we go. This is it. Make or break time. Break time. Well, I guess it's break time isn't exactly a phrase I would use to describe anything related to this level. bee at the end again. That's not a bee, that is a fly. Or a gnat. That was actually kind of awesome right there. Okay, safety. Can never be too safety. Okay, I don't think you're supposed to actually do that with Dixie. But that's okay. Oh man! Okay, that was too close. Too close. Whoa, why am I that? I will take a deathless run through that stage though. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay, switch to Dixie because Kitty equals exactly what you'd expect with this stage. World record. Yeah, first person ever to go deathless on that stage. Whoa, that was a lucky bounce. This stage is another one that's been giving me a lot of grief. Master Man. Yeah, think of all the hype that there could have been had you been here the whole time. Don't worry, you missed some pretty terrible parts of the run too. But don't worry, I think there's probably about 45 minutes left. Possibly longer, depending on how bad I am. That's my only goal, is to be respectable. Everything is glad. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's the best thing about these. Okay. Three is going to be difficult. To earn for the win. Oh man, okay, let's reload him. I think that was a little bit slow, but it's okay, whatever. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Gonna have fun putting that thing together. Oh, why are you swimming? Or hovering? That was close. Whoa. Go the other way. You're supposed to go through the bottom of that fish. It's better to have Kitty here too. En lepipip suanasiop. Come on. That's fun to say. It actually kind of works out backwards too. En lepip suanasiop. Grab the banana in this round. Okay. Whoa! That was not what I was expecting to have happen there. Are you serious? Okay, well, it's fine. I get... It's fine. We're fine. I get a DK barrel if I can actually manage to hit him with Dixie. Okay, good. Should be able to get under 3. It'll be close. That's how hard the Lost World is. I'm just like 45 minutes that I'm thinking I might be able to do. I did it yesterday in under 45, so assuming I haven't missed anything, banana birds or the like. Well, I'm going to play with Kitty in the lead for a while because I want Dixie as my backup in case something goes wrong. Dang. Too fast. Yeah, that's how I've been playing Donkey Kong ever since I was little, is I try to keep the worst Kong for the situation in front when there's a emergency situation coming up. Because I don't know how to do the fast strats. So I might as well just have Kitty in front anyway. No, please. Is it just me or is this guy's hitbox kind of wonky? Oh. Wait, it's 3? Oh no, that's what I thought. Yeah, let's go. Wonky little Wonky Kong. It's good. It's just me. Yeah, you are, but I've never done that. So I don't want to make the first time I try something. Whoa! In a run. Nice. That was dumb. That was dumb again. Alright. One more hit. See, Charm, I told you I was bad at the K. Rool fight. Okay. Hey, look, Donkey Kong and Diddy are here. Who'da thunk it? So, why don't they help me get through the Lost World now that they're free? I don't think mashing really helps here. Yes, this is. But I've got my paper right here. We're ready to go. Okay. Paper strats. Is 83% correct? Paper assisted speedrun. Pass. Go, go, go. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Oh, it did. Nice. It's just a flash drive, like a USB flash drive. No. What is it supposed to be? Slash, did anyone see where I might have missed something? I guess we'll find out during cleanup. If I get to clean up, that is not a given. So if I get to a point where I have 0 lives, I will go save with Wrinkly but hopefully we don't end up in that situation. Okay, I thought you could do that. I guess not. I'm a little bit off on my height here. I don't have a PB for this yet. This is my first time. Yep. I hate those. Someone good is like 215 or less. I'm not gonna get it. I screwed that up because my positioning on the platforms was bad. There we go. Okay. It's faster than using squawks if you're good at it. Yeah, you're supposed to use them, but it's faster to use the spider if you're good, so I only want to practice it. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That was just sloppy. I'll get it this time. That was not really an acceptable place to die. Like, there are much harder parts. I just got sloppy and wasn't focusing, and got hit early. Okay, I'm through. But there's this bonus, so we'll see about that. Really? Nothing can kill this run. That's the advantage of not having a time, is whatever I do will be my PB. But I'm not going to do the good strats for crisscross cliffs. So that will help me to be better. Nope. Okay, guess we gotta do it the slow way. Come on, wait, I don't want to do that. I need to set this up. Go away. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Now we should be okay for this level. Yeah, you guys can be as crazy as you want. I don't have to look at you. Serious time for me. Ugh. Just means I will follow Tekio's advice and focus. And I'm gonna get the mid barrel because noob speedruns. Why did I do that? What? I pushed A. What? Bummer. Actually, I'm at the end. Nobody cares. I almost got hit by those guys. Whatever, it's for the best to just be careful. This isn't the last level, but it's the last world, yeah. What? There we go. What? No! Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Okay, I wasn't there yet. I shouldn't have. I kind of suicided there because I thought I missed a DK barrel, but I didn't. That was intentional but unnecessary. Okay, that should still be enough. Yes. Now you can put the sad faces up. Now they can come. There we go. There we go. Appropriate this time. I love Charm. I love that it says good save, and then you haven't seen what's about to happen. I kind of like your 40-second delay now. There we go. Well, I'm glad I have so many of Riker Riders regulars in here, because you guys understand the pain of World 8. I did tell you to come in here. No, I'm not saying that was a surprise to me. It's just kind of an added bonus. Okay, that did not work. There we go. Eight Kappa count. Alright, Swoopy Salvo. Here's the worst level in the game, and it's not even close. It's like 1 billion times harder than anything else in any other game I've ever played. I never exaggerate. Oh, I do that every time. I guess it's not the hardest level if you just pay attention to what you're doing. Dream is still alive. Yes, it very much is. Much of it depends on how I conduct myself over the course of the next few levels. Were you ordering pizza? Oh, I see. That kind of order of pizza. We're really good at ordering pizza and like going to Taco Bell and eating ice cream and stuff after our kids go to bed. We're like really good parents. Yeah, my wife just said, yeah, they don't need to eat that junk. That's right. They can have vegetables. For all of you. You can watch me eat it. Maybe I could put that on the stream. We're just gonna have frozen lasagna for dinner. Not like eating it frozen, but it's been frozen. Yes! Although Fartbag, I don't know that I really want to give you a lot of food for the obvious reason. Okay, that's awesome that I made it there without dying. I could still die on this level, but just getting past that first part with the bird, with Squawks, is a pretty significant accomplishment. Sorry if that was mean. I wasn't trying to be mean. I was trying to play off of your name. Speedrun lasagna percent. Lasagna is not my finest speedrun dish. I am better at speedrunning Taco Bell. Wendy's, I am very good at speedrunning. That was a very clean bonus. I've never done that cleanly before. What else am I good at speedrunning? Pizza, I'm exceptionally good at speedrunning. I was in Chicago on Monday and Tuesday night this week for work. And we went out to Chicago style pizza, and I impressed one of the guys at work the next day when he found out I ate 4.5 slices of Chicago style pizza. Oh, that's not good. I'm alright, just scratching something back here. No rage. Yeah, I've kind of gotten out of speedrun mode here now, and I'm just trying to finish carefully. Finish carefully percent. Finish game. It's not like a let's play, because I'm not going that slowly. Well, maybe I am. Yep, I'm going that slowly. Actually, that bonus would be really nice right about now, because it has a DK barrel in it. Speaking of DK barrels, I hear one. Where is it? I want Dixie back. There it is. Yay! Oh, cool. You can jump there. I didn't know you could do that. What? I rolled! I'm sad he wasn't able to make it. Yeah, that part is the worst part of the level. It's just really hard to time the jump. How many lives do I have? How am I doing on lives? Anybody remember? Okay, 2 is good. That's a good way to do that. Hi, Hedgehog. I didn't know they could fall. But we're done. 7 minutes is not bad. 7 minutes. There are a lot of sad faces in my stream. Alright. Help me out, Boomer. Boomer Esiason. Chris Berman. Yes, your last special is 25 coins. I would like to pay. Thank you. Yeah, 245 is not going to happen. But under 3 should. It all depends on how that last fight goes. I should be at I should be able to get to the cleanup under 250, and then I don't think that should take me 12 minutes. I'm not very well practiced in it. Especially if you go left at the start of the stage. That's not ideal. Usually not. What is this, Metroid? You go left at the beginning? What kind of game do you go left at the beginning? My poor controller. Oh, maybe it likes like flying in the air. It's very celebratory. I'm gonna have a lot more trouble on the way down with this, so I'm really gonna try to wow. Okay, I have one more life. And if I need to save, I will. I know the cleanup route. But yeah, feel free to make sure you know it too, so if I miss anything. I used the cleanup route that Tekio put on the Chronicies site. In the tutorial. Go not like that. Yeah. Rocket explodes. Okay, still got extra lives, so we're alright. Come on, game. I did this before. I did a run of that level before I did this run. And I got through it. No problem. I hate that I had to do that. Now 3 is cutting it close. I'm just not going to say anything. This is definitely one of those if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything situations. Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit like most of these bees on the way down. would really love to get to the second half of this level because I know it's so much better. That was lucky. Thank you, Barrel. The bees slow you down big time while you go through, so if I was good, I would not try to kill the bees. Like if you look at Tekio or Rika Rider, they're going to purposely not do that. That's close, that's cutting it close. Nope, made it. We're good. But since I'm not as good, 7 minutes, that took way too long. Since I'm not as good, I don't know the first part well enough to get it on that first try like that. Obviously it took me like 30 tries, so I guess it was 9, but slowing down with the bees helps a lot. A couple of those, the rocket bounced a weird direction, so I feel a little bit trolled by that, but a lot of it was just me going too quickly and missing bees on the way down, and I wasn't ready to handle it. But the second half is normally, I think in casual play, the harder part of that level, because just if you don't know what's coming, you're dead. But fortunately, I did know what's coming. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Well, lesson learned. I could skip, didn't have to go all the way around the map. I could have just gone straight down. So that'll save time next time. Okay, this guy is a legitimately real final boss, I think. Whereas the other DKC games, like 2 in particular, K. Rool is pretty easy, especially Lost World K. Rool. But this guy he's the hardest version of K. Rool, I think. No, not gonna happen. There's a glitch in this? No, barely. Oh, please. Where is it? Okay. Nope. Oh. I would much prefer to keep Kitty here. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. I think it's one more. Uh-oh. Come on, Dixie. Nope. Now it's one more. No! That should do it. That should do it. Yes, good. Okay, we're on cleanup. I should be able to do this. This should be under 3. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Should be under 3. Unbelievable type of a situation, dudes. Sorry, Dixie. Okay, I'm gonna... This is going to be close. I should be able to do it in less than 10 minutes, though. X, Y, Y, X, Y, Y. Gyro OP. Yes, it is. It is excellent. Unfortunately, since I died so many times, I had a ton of bear coins. No worries. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, this is gonna be 7. I really probably could do this from memory, but I don't want to take any chances. The 7s aren't so bad. Even the 8 isn't so bad. It's the 9. Let's get in there! That's not bad. Or that is bad. I wrote X, but it's an A. My writing's terrible. I need to like make up my own letters so I can actually write them quickly and understand what I'm trying to do. I know, right? Failfish. We can't... I've had so many failfishes this run. We can't have the cleanup without a failfish. I think we're still okay. Whew. Oh, this is gonna be so close. I've got like 5 minutes left, so they can stay in a little longer. The second one probably just fell asleep. Get in the lake! Oh, this one! Gosh, it feels like a long time ago that I was here. I should be under 3, unless I missed something somewhere. Which is certainly possible. Okay, this one's gonna be 8, I think. Get in there. Maybe. Let's not start the hype too early. I could easily have missed something. But hopefully, that would be a decent start. And yes, welcome. I feel like I missed something. Charm, did I miss anything on cleanup? This should be the last thing. A much more serious problem that concerns me. Speak now or forever hold your peace. You're still talking about that confused cliffs, aren't you? That's all of them. I got them all. Oh, reset's not allowed? I reset during the credits. Safety save. $2:58:30. It bypassed the game over screen. Are you not allowed to do that? That is a much more serious problem if it's not an eligible run. But maybe 30 seconds lost. So I'm still happy with sub 3. Tekio will give me credit for it. I feel like if you can reset during the credits, you should be able to. But then again, it's a time penalty to. I suppose I did that without knowing the rules, but I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna say even had I gone through the game over screen, that doesn't take a minute and a half, so still sub 3, but this is significantly improvable. Yeah, if you watch my, all you have to do is watch like, well, 2 things. First is the that DK coin in 4-1, where I tried for like 8 minutes. I know my kids will be so disappointed. Daddy, why did you reset during that run? Yeah, not a bad first try. Speaking of kids, what do you think? How do you feel about that run? You see the monkeys? Do you think that was okay that Daddy reset on Rocket Rush? What do you think? Yeah. Hi. Hi. Alright. But yeah, I'm happy with that for a first run. My first run of DKC 2 was 2:38, so this was a much better this was a much better first try than that one was. But we'll see. Yeah, no, she's fine. She's completely oblivious. She just likes watching the screen. Let's see the 2:23. That's not bad in game. I beat Cranky's time. His scrub time of 5:15. Top Banana. Hard to argue. All-time greats right there on the top. Can't argue with that.